man. Wow. I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't want you to...
I'm trying to digest everything right now.
You don't know the half of it. Did you hear everything he was saying?
I heard every word, Joe. I thought I told you that outside.
Well, I didn't know if you heard everything. You were around the corner. You hear everything. It's ridiculous.
This blows my mind. I mean, I've known this guy for a long time.
I know it's hard for you, and I'm sorry because I know it's a friend, and I really, in all honesty, I wanted to make it work with this dude. But there was just something there. Every time I just heard the way he was saying, I could tell that he wasn't being genuine with me.
I know that you told me that he was talking. Like I never picked up on any of that stuff. It sounded to me like
because you're going to think the best of everybody because it's being your friend for how long now?
I'm going to apologize though. I mean, I feel bad because I would have never guessed.
I don't feel you should have to apologize to me at all. I mean,
why? I didn't believe what you were saying though. I didn't believe anything about it.
You have another friend who's always been a good person, all of a sudden not, and I haven't been.
To tell you the truth, I was thinking really bad about you.
Well, maybe you should apologize then, to be honest with you.
That's why I'm saying I'm sorry. Because I really was to that point where I believe that you set me up with that blender. He told me that
never do anything that would...
And you know what, though? That didn't make... I should have known better because it doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't do something to hurt me.
No, you're right. If any kind of danger, I wouldn't do. And I wouldn't pull that many pranks during chilling and grilling either because I know how you get with that. It's always like a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, why would you ruin chilling and grilling? Like, you're already mad at me for pulling the other prank during chilling and grilling.
Yeah, I should have known better.
I wouldn't have done two. I wouldn't have got you both of you guys the same day.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I was thinking...
You could have gotten your eyes. You could have burnt your retina.
I was thinking that you were overreacting the whole time for all this.
And I thought... Look, I'm not... But in your defense, I haven't been my best self, right? I haven't been...
No, I know.
So, I mean, maybe you thought everything going on, and it's believable. I mean, he's a conniver, dude. He's some guy... who knows how to manipulate a situation.
See, that's what I don't get. He's never been like that. So all of a sudden, he's all of a sudden trying to do this stuff. Like, that's not who he is, though.
Yeah, but jealousy's a hell of a thing, man. Yeah, like, maybe he's been looking at these videos for the last few years. Maybe he's not a super fan. Maybe he's just a guy who's been watching his videos and like, man, it could be me and Larry doing that. You know how hard that would be to watch that for the last 3 or 4 years? Of all the good times that we're having, all the laughs we're having, thinking, man, maybe it should be me and Larry? I mean, it's a little weird. Like, you know, he's an obsessive girlfriend almost.
I just feel bad because I'm telling you, Joe, I was close to saying you're going to have to leave.
Well, I'm glad it didn't come down to that because it would have been very uncomfortable for me.
I just don't understand why you would do something like so
sinister,
so low. Because
calculated and manipulative is the words that you're looking for. It's very calculated. It's crazy to me how much thought he put into it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, he really was like...
but I do want you to understand that you have to, and I told you this before, it's like, I don't even want to do the channel if you're not on it.
No, I know.
Like,
I thought it was...
For him to be able to think that he's going to come onto this lounge and change it to a name. I mean, it hasn't. I've never even put your name in.
No, I'm telling you, I laughed right in his face when he said, "Oh, you're off the channel." Like, well, first of all, how am I off the channel? Then he said he wanted to be Weber's and Larry's lounge. It wasn't even Larry and Weber's lounge. It was Weber and Larry's lounge.
Yeah, and then
who put his name first? It's not even alphabetical.
And it's not even about the name. That's how the channel started. It's just there.
Yeah, because it's your lounge. We hang out at your lounge.
But to not do videos with you would be...
No, I would miss it, obviously, because I wouldn't be there.
Well, no, it wouldn't be no fun for me. So what would I do? I'd just sit in the...
And doing Weber. Weber was hoping he would replace me.
Sit by myself and talk about...
No, Weber thought he'd be with you.
No, I understand what he did, but that wasn't going to happen.
No, well, right. Well, that's what his idea was. I was gone and he would replace me, and then you guys would be you and me. I mean, it's kind of sad if you think about it. You almost feel bad for the guy a little bit. Like, he was that manipulative, that hard up by himself to be that manipulative and that calculated to get somebody else.
Yeah, I don't feel bad at all. I mean, not towards him. I mean, like, that's the lowest thing that somebody could do.
It's a sad situation is what it is.
Like, to sit there and not... I mean, he had me against you. You don't understand. He came over here, Joe.
He said he talked to you for hours. That's what he said to me.
Well, it wasn't hours.
He said, I talked to Larry about you for hours.
It wasn't hours. It was maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most. That's it. But it was all...
He did a lot in 10 or 15 minutes.
But it was all about, like... it seemed like he was sincere. He was talking about, like, that he wanted to talk to you and just see if you guys couldn't find common ground, and stuff like that.
I mean, he is a salesman, right? He was just selling you on the fact that I was a bad guy. Like, what did he say that threw you over the edge? Was it the blender thing?
I think it was the blender thing.
Because you were still burnt from that. That was still really fresh.
Yeah, I still.
And I did. I laughed in your face.
I still have some of the more. Actually, it looks pretty good right now.
Yeah, I don't see anything. There's one there right there. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I did laugh right in your face. But you smiled after it happened. Like you seemed like you were okay. And at that point is where I lost it and I started laughing. I would never laugh at you if I thought you got hurt. Once I figured out you were okay, I started laughing.
No, and I would. And that's why I told you the same thing.
Right,
I would do the same thing with you because
it's a natural response.
I don't see skin falling off or blood or anything like that. I would have did, and that's why I told you I did this. Yeah, right. Because I would have did. Except for if it went in your eyes or something, then I would have.
But it did. But it didn't. But it didn't. Like I saw the spots. They were all here and here, but not as much.
And all
right
over
here.
my shirt.
But not as much right here in your eye.
Just one lens that was right here.
Yeah, your lens, but not on your face.
Yeah.
So I felt like it was okay.
But I know how I am. I would do the exact same thing. So I.
Well, right, exactly. So I didn't. But I didn't feel bad about it. But then if he's trying to paint that picture, who knows what he said.
And the thing is though that. You know why I think it kind of like I was like figuring that you did it because
I pranked him the same night.
You pranked him the same night. Yeah. So I'm figuring, okay, Joe wanted to get us both.
Yeah, right. Why would he do it both at the same time? But dude, and it also could have been I wasn't trying to hurt you. I could have just been pranking you to prank you and not expected it to go in that way.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea you could put something hot in a blender. That was a new thing for me. I had no idea that was a thing.
Oh, either did I.
But him being a head chef, he should have told you that. That's all.
Yeah. So, I don't think he did.
No. If he did something that calculated,
did he think that maybe you were going to go over to the blender? Because, I mean, you were working over there.
That's pretty calculated. No, I'm pretty sure he said he knew you guys were handling the soup. That would be super. If he did that, that's pretty bad.
Wow. No, I mean, think about that. He could have set that up and thought that you were going to do it. I'm going to have to watch that video.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the only way we're going to tell. It could have.
See, because at first I thought I didn't put the lid on all the way, on the top.
Right.
But see, then when he said that it was on high, I was like, it did go awful fast. Like,
yeah, but I don't think it was high. I think the problem was all that heat, when you have a closed lid, it's going to build up that pressure. Then as soon as you spin it, it's adding all that extra air to it, and it's just going to pop the lid. I don't know if you had
why did you come up with that thought before actually...
I didn't know it was a thing until after it happened. I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense. You didn't see somebody commented that it's scientific. I didn't know it was scientific until after it happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
Mr. Wizard?
I think of all the things I've ever cooked, I've never put anything hot in the
No, me neither. That's what I'm saying. We barely ever blend anything. If I'm blending something,
it's all because I didn't have one of those little...
The emulsifiers.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Yeah. Something like that.
I just feel good this is kind of behind us, dude, because it was really stressing me out. Like, I have enough stuff going on, and then this guy coming over here every day and just saying, and dude, so...
Well, I don't...
For mine, it was hard for me to just deal with it, because I heard the way he was talking to me, and I knew... I started questioning myself. I'm like, is it me? Am I that over... I don't know I'm sensitive.
Well, that's what I feel bad about, because I didn't listen to you. Like, you
yeah, but he had me questioning myself.
Every time you said something to me, I was like, no. Joe's imagining it. He's just getting paranoid because I know how you can get sometimes.
Exactly, that's the problem. So he had me. He was so good. He had me convinced that maybe I was being oversensitive. Maybe it was all my fault. Like so don't feel bad about it because
Why should I feel bad? I was this close. I'm telling you, I was this close to.
I get that, but I feel
like I just had this. I had to hear it in.
Yeah, I'm saying
outside.
I mean, you're not one to eavesdrop very often.
No,
So there was
the only reason why I did is because I wanted to hear what exactly was going on because I knew that something was going to happen between you two, but I was expecting you to be the other way. I was expecting you to attack him out there, and I was going to come out and say, Joe,
punch him right in the throat. I'll be honest with you, he's really pissed me off.
And I was waiting for you to go off on him, and I didn't want anything like that, so I was going to come around the corner and say, Joe, you need to go. Before
it escalated, because you would have heard my voice. I was right. Dude, there was a few times in that conversation I'm like, I don't know how I'm not punching you right in the effing face right now. Because it was just... And then it had me to the point where I was almost scared, so when you came around the corner, I was like, oh my God, what can I do to make this better? So I was like, oh, we're just trying to make things better, because he had it... I thought I was under his thumb for now on. He was
but the thing is like
I was gone.
Like it would have been on film. I would have saw it eventually, so I would have known. How was he going to get around that?
I wasn't even thinking about that, to be honest. I was in the moment. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Tom, you would have told me, wouldn't you?
Probably.
What does that mean, Tom?
Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense. I mean, like, why wouldn't you tell me that this dude has been doing this to him on purpose the whole time?
Well, maybe it would benefit him, right? You're an opportunist.
What are you talking
What's up, Kev?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
They ain't working today. Where's Weber?
That's what we were just talking about. I kicked him out for good.
What?